Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.
Everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time News. I am Harry McCullough. This time we go off to Assumption Parish and see what's going on. Lonnie Cavalier is the Assumption Parish Sheriff's Office. He's with them. Of course, Leland Falcons, his sheriff department there in Assumption. Hey, thanks so much for being with us. We got a couple of topics we wanted to talk about. The first was a traffic stop that turned into a pretty extensive arrest for your deputies there, right, Lon?
Yes, Harry, thanks for having us. Yes, on the early morning hours of April 13th, this past weekend, approximately 2:25 a.m., one of our patrol deputies assigned to the ICE division clocked a speeding vehicle and attempted to stop him, at which time he fled. This occurred on Highway 70 east, going towards Donaldsonville. They were finally able to end the pursuit and ended up taking 4 people into custody. Seized a one firearm and seized over 100 grams of marijuana, and we also took 2 convicted felons off the street.
Wow, that's a good arrest, and really good officers doing good police work there as well. Is that an issue that y'all have? The highway system that goes there. Is that something you guys are always looking out for? Is it people coming and going from maybe Baton Rouge to down the Bayou and some of those communities? Is that something y'all look for?
Yeah. So we the sheriff, when he came into office, organized what we call the ICE division. And they're basically a uniformed patrol officer working overtime, but his entire focus is on special operations that we assign him to. And when they're not assigned to any particular operation, they actually patrol the highways and attempt to locate drug law violators.
Yeah, and Assumption is unique because of the range. That's a big parish and a lot of highways that go through it as well. Also this week, you're recognizing the National Public Safety and Telecommunications Week, which is very important for, like I say, a parish your size. And, when you're talking about dispatchers and 911 operators, it's very important that you guys know exactly what you're doing. You want to tell me about that week for your parish?
Yes, it's a week that we thought that we should recognize each and every year, and this particular this week is the week that we do recognize the communications officers nationwide. As you know, the communications section is basically the heartbeat of the department, and they actually are very important, and they are our contact between the public and our patrol units, and they serve a very vital role, very unsung heroes, and a lot of times, more times than not, is because of their accuracy of the call taking they do, and the way the dispatch calls and the way they handle the public, that we can not only operate successfully but safely. Because that's an important issue, and they generally guide our patrol units, so to speak, and detectives and narcotics people into the dark, because without them we would not have the information necessary to effect our duties.
Yeah, certainly. And when you're talking about going from Bayou Lewis all the way to Napoleonville and everywhere in between, that's what we're saying. It's a big spread out area, and you have to be organized in order to cover territory that big, I would imagine, and rurally the way it does. So, tip of the hat to those guys and girls that are manning the phones. And that's to take a lot of organization to run a dispatch like that.
Absolutely. And we're a little different in ways, because we're size, we're a small parish, insofar as our tax base. Our communications people are also our 911 dispatchers. So they have their hands full. We have two of them on duty all the time. They do have their hands full, and again, they are the uh, they keep our people safe, and they able to communicate with the public, and sometimes advise the public into a safe corridor, so to speak.
Yeah, you're right. Lonnie, next topic we want to talk about is Sports League 2024. We were talking before we started taping here about some of the great athletes that have come out of Assumption Parish. And part of that is the sheriff kind of gives back with a sports league each year, right? Can you tell me about that?
Yes, every year except since he's taken office in 2016, we've had the volleyball and basketball leagues. The volleyball is actually played out of the community center on 308, and then our basketball tournaments take place at Napoleonville Middle School, as well as in Pierre Park. Very important. It allows us to give our children of the parish an opportunity to come and do something productive and hopefully, feed into the upper level programs of the high school. We're very proud of the accomplishments. We've graduated a lot of people through those summer camps, and with the exception of the COVID year, we've had them every year, and we continue to do so. And as you know, we are just about getting ready to get started again.
So about 15 seconds. When can people sign up for that?
Okay, we're actually in the signing period now, and it continues. I don't remember the exact date, but I think it is in the ad. But it continues. And if somebody struts in a little late, we're going to take them anyway.
You'll take care of them for sure. Lonnie
Absolutely.
Cavalier with the Assumption Parish Sheriff's Office. Yeah, we'll look for the next Brandon Jacobs or Kim Willoughby in those camps. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, and we're very proud of those guys. Thank y'all for all y'all do as well.
Yeah, we are too. We'll be right back with Bayou Time right after this.